this wonderful world of, well, me. I'm Solanity1. But today, you're welcome in my little kitchen. As you see before you, I have different things on here. I have this, and I have my lovely little thing called cheese, and I have some other things that's going to be going on today. So, I am here right now, live, ready to go, ready to have some fun tonight. Getting some people in here. It's been a while since I've done a stream, so I welcome everybody here who's coming in. And, I've done some, house stuff, and done some this is some of this stuff is house made, so it's not really immaculately. It's not one of those immaculately crazy things that I can just say, oh, here it is. Oh, no. It's more like I can set it up to the point to where I can just say, hey, there it is. Hey, oh, good. I can hit the angle just by putting a little rig, just rigging it up a little bit. And anybody who wishes to come on board, come on board. Anybody who wants to see what's going on, let's see what's going on. This is not about, this is not about this is not about a full video game thing where I'm concerned about the mid stuff, because my main video game stuff is on the actual frames and stuff. I do have video game stuff, video game streams, which will be later tonight. We'll have a video game stream, but right now we're just kind of sit back, relax, watch other people if they're actually going to come. Well, if they do, great. If they don't, great. It'll be awesome. It'll still be, people can see the VODs later. You don't have to necessarily be just right here all the time, every time. Nah. That ain't what I'm all about. I'm about, people enjoying a good stream, really. And I welcome anybody who's just now joining us today. Feel free to just kind of sit back, relax. I have a cutting board ready, like I said, and hey, welcome. This is an educational cooking stream, yes, for all you guys know. This is from some ideas for the holidays. Something to just hit things going in, sides and things like that. I think the best sides I have coming up is getting ready to come with some rigatoni, some cheese. Right now I got the cheese right here, and I've got some other things in the old fridge. So we'll definitely be doing some stuff. And of course, people can see me. I'm like, hey, what's up, Ham? Buddy, Ham 1, Ham 2, Ham 3. Everybody's out here. Thank you for all the new followers that's just joined us around. Our channel picked up pretty good throughout this little hiatus I've been on. But now I decided to start it off with a little bit of people will just probably hear the background noise. It's just my fridge is being silly. But anyway, we're here in my kitchen. Welcome to the kitchen. Welcome to my little IRL stream. For those of you who are just now joining in, welcome. And I welcome all people who comes in. It don't matter who you are. It don't matter what's going down. It just matters is that you're here and that we're just chatting around and seeing what's going on. Alright, well, we'll see if people will come and say hello. That would be awesome. But, we're not going to start until at least some people come in here, But we'll come hang out. I'm getting all my stuff together. And it's working out, looks like. So, I will pause this little mute button here and we'll get started. And for the record, I appreciate everybody who's followed and stuff, and everybody who has been here, who's been my loyal friends and stuff like that. And yes, I do have an epic beard. Everybody knows that. But some people are like, "Oh, where's the beard at?" I'm like, "Okay." Well, some of my friends be seeing my old VODs, but that's all good. But right now, here I am. I'm getting ready to do this stuff, and I'm doing it for y'all. So I hope you guys show up, and I hope you enjoy it. Alright, I'm going to mute this little mic and we're going to get started. Well, still trying to figure something out. Well, still trying to figure something out. Well, oh my. Still trying to figure something out. Well, it's definitely a little bit echo. I don't know what's up with that. Hopefully I got rid of that. That was crazy. Wow, I had an echo from a mile away. I was like, whoa. What's with this robotic voice? Hopefully this is all be all good in a minute. I hope so. This is all be all good in a minute. I hope so. This is all be all good in a minute. I hope so. This is all be all good in a minute. I hope so. This is all be all. Echoey. Maybe that worked. Oh, Panda Boy in the house. Now there is some more people in this house. I'm just waiting for people to come along. Let's go. Today we're making some ratatouille. We got our broccoli here. We got our stuff here. Some of this ham stuff. Some of this Italian. And we also got this stuff right here. And we got some cheese, ham, and we're gonna make our sauce. And it's gonna be good. Mm-mm-mm. I'm wondering. Hopefully it does so. Yes, we are getting ready to start here very shortly, and hopefully you guys are here, whatever you guys have going on. It doesn't matter, we're getting ready to start here. This is that crazy little thing. Woo! Lots of echoey because turn it off. Sorry. We're going to start here very shortly. You might hear a loud motor. It's a loud motor. Alright, let's get this party started. We're live. Hopefully people will start coming here very shortly. But if not, that's okay, cool. But hey, if y'all want to come in, come in. If not, let's see what's going down tonight. Rinse some broccoli off. It's important to rinse stuff off, hand it right. So let's get started. Woo! Alright! Turn that vent off. Anyway, stay going. This thing started like. All I'm doing is cutting up broccoli right now. Probably next few minutes, I'm going to turn the stove on. And we're going to get started. Alright, here we go. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Slaney1. And I'm also a professional cook, so if anybody wants to know what I'm doing right now, I'm currently just cutting up some broccoli, getting it ready for the meal. We're going to have a great meal, everyone. Oh yeah, I got the meal planned for y'all. Depending upon how many you're seeing this on the video or how many you're seeing this live, doesn't matter. But I will tell you this. It'll be great, it'll be a lot of fun. I might I don't know what I'm going to do today, but I'm going to make sure everybody at least gets a little hungry. Cut my stems. I use all the stems too, I use everything. Most of the stuff is you don't necessarily have to use the stems. You don't necessarily have to do all that, but if you want to, if not, just... It is what it is. You can hear me in the background like, but hopefully it ain't too much that bad. Hopefully it doesn't echo too bad around here. Cause I really get annoyed when it comes to echoey stuff. But anyway, moving that mic a little backwards. There we go. So, let's see what we got going on here. Is lots of broccoli. We're just cutting up the broccoli, making the broccoli small size a little bit. This size is better because it'll shrink once we get out of the burner. But right now, all I'm doing is just nothing fancy. Just making sure that all of it is just cut up properly. Alright. 1 second. I'm going to turn that thing down. That thing is annoying. So hopefully people will be like, oh, hey, turn it down. Okay. So if you see it, yeah, it's happening. Alright, hopefully I can get rid of that stupid echo. But anyway, let's see what we've got going on here. We are currently live. Now hopefully you guys are actually enjoying this little segment where I'm actually doing something now and I'm not just, throwing something to edit. But anyway, I am having a little bit of trouble with some of the stuff on here right now. This currently old setup that I have on here. But hopefully I can fix this mess up. Because right now, it is what it is for now. If the stuff ain't working, it's just not working right. Streamlabs, go figure. But anyway, maybe later on when I start video gaming, this is going to be a lot better. But I'm also a cook, so I like to cook too. So, you don't use too much of the stock. Just put that aside somewhere. Alright, now what I'm going to do is just cut off some of this broccoli. As you can see, just kind of trimmed it down. And we're going to do this more often. We're going to have cooking streams. We're going to be ready to assist anybody who doesn't know what I'm doing. We're going to tell them how and what times we do it during the day. It'll probably be like this time. And it won't be like early or too late, because some people have a tendency to just go to sleep around that hour, you know? But anyway, let's see what I got going on here. I got cutting these down to size, like I said. And we'll take them up to our burner in a minute. All we're doing is just cutting it down. So this broccoli is good stuff. Good for you. So, alright. Alright, that's done. Alright, and I'll go ahead and come back over here and do a little bit of wash hands a little bit. Alright, that's done. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get our burner ready. Alright, we're going to get the burners ready. We're going to get things rolling. Let's get the burners rolling. I'm going to take this headset off because I pretty much don't need it. Alright. Alright, everyone. We're going to have some fun over here. We're going to go travel down here. And that's just kind of like the small things I'm doing right now. But we already cut the broccoli. We've already done everything else that's we're working on. But I'm also going to move this mic over so that way we can get more, you can hear me better. And also, well, it's just the fact this fact. You can hear me better, we can do things better, and hey, it's just better. Alright. There we go. Now then, when we get started, first things first. Safety. Make sure everything is all prepared and ready. All that stuff. That's going. This pan is actually going to be doing a little bit of the sauteing stuff. And this pan is going to be doing the, well, you'll see for yourselves. How about that? We're going to get this bad boy started. Alright, here we go. We'll grab a little bit of canola oil. We'll put it down in there as such. Just so that we're doing some, just all we're doing is all we're going to do is just saute it brown. A little bit of browning and sauteing. That's all we're doing, and it's pretty simple. Just cover the oil up the pan, cover the pan. Ain't nothing fancy. Hey, I ain't a fancy chef, but I mean, not in my other kitchen anyway. But anyway, that's beside the point. Point is, this kitchen is my home. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just cut this up, and I'm going to take care. I'm going to move this little guy. I'm actually going to move the camera angle down a little bit over here, somewhat, because I have nothing over there at this time, so I can just kind of show you what's going on for later. Put this down to the image. That'll work. There. Nope, too much. Whoops, too much. There. Oh. We'll be back to later. Alright, I'll need it right now. Alright. Anyway, we've already done most of the cutting. A little bit of searing action going on. Just all I'm doing is just stir frying it up, just browning it out. That's all I'm doing. Getting it ready for the main course, which is what we're going to be doing later. So now that we have done that, we're officially, I'll move the camera a little bit, looks like. Just want to move the camera a little bit so that y'all can see better. Oopsie. No, let's not do that. Alright. Oh, maybe that's better. Alright. Let's make it better, huh? Dang, damn it. I have this thing rigged up so that it would be set. Okay. Do that. Okay, now if you don't want to do this, you can do this. Just add a little bit of Himalayan salt, just sea salt. Doesn't matter. You can add salt, whichever salt you like, and then just a little bit of pepper. Uh-oh, that was different. Don't worry about that. Anyway, we're looking at this lovely thing called food. Oh yeah, that was good, isn't it? Put this down. Boom! Okay. The next course is definitely going to be my own personal favorite. I'm going to put some ham in here. All we're going to do is just put it all together. And people who actually coming out early, whatever, hang out. Cool. If you're late hanging out, well, you're going to miss the good stuff. Come on now, guys. Get people in here. Let's go. Anyway, there's that. That's going on. The next thing is I am going to shut this off for a second. And then I'm going to grab my ham. Since I kind of cheated and I just said, this is diced ham. But it is what it is. Just have diced ham. You can just use the diced ham. It's fine. Any ham will do. You can cut it yourself, or you can just do what I'm doing. So really, it doesn't matter to me. But what matters is that when we put it inside our cheese sauce, we'll be ready. So we got some ham. We can use just any diced ham. You can get it from the deli, at a store, whatever you want to do it. And all we're going to do is dice up some ham. And when I'm done dicing it, we're going to put everything all together. Alright. Just kind of popping this open here. And all we're doing is putting ham and then putting some broccoli together. That's what we're doing right now. It looks like, oh, well, why does it look like it has so much daggone broccoli or whatever? But it's not really like that. I don't want to do that. It's not really like that because you see it, guys. It's all going to go together. It's all going to have something that's going to. We're all creating something. I'm looking at my trusty handy dandy ladle somewhere here, or my spoons. Somewhere around here. Aha! Found it. Maybe a spatula. It works, whatever. Whichever works in my arsenal. Every good it's got something. Oh yeah, doesn't that look good, guys? It does look good for a little while. It don't look that good. It don't look so attractive yet. Well, I'm not done yet, alright? But anyway, we're gonna see something. We're gonna see some, a fall. Because my daggone thing likes to fall. Apparently, something's sabotaging me! But anyway, try that again. That was stupid. No, you're not sabotaging me today. We're going to be watching food. My stuff fell, okay? It was bad enough that it fell. I was like, oh. And I ended up deleting that. Working that out. We'll work it out. We'll work it out together. Alright. Who said this is not a house-made hammer? The hammer angle. House-made hammer angle. Yeah, house-made. These ain't no professional things, okay? But it looks good, though. You can tell the food is starting to come out. It's starting to come out really good. All I'm doing is just getting it prepared. That's all I'm doing. It's not even the main thing. Well, we can tell stories, we can do whatever if there's more people in here. But of course, there's not that many, so it is what it is. But I'll see y'all when you come in. When you hear, I'll see you. Anyway, what do we got going on here? Just good food, really. Broccoli, right there. That's good. Nom nom. Now, once we wait for it to saute a little bit more, heating of sauteing this stuff is just to make sure that you have flavors that comes out in the meal once it comes out. That's all. It's the whole purpose of me doing this. Everybody's like, what are you doing? Well, let me tell you something. If you want to do it for yourselves, go for it. Because that's exactly what y'all should do. Just go for it. And then, of course, I got my other ingredients I need to put out. Got some breadcrumbs. Got some other stuff. Got some cheese. Got some macaroni. We're gonna Tony actually, but we're gonna do some good things with it. Don't worry. We're nowhere near done, but guys. But this is good for your. We're gonna make a rigatoni and cheese and with broccoli and ham. So you can put anything in it. So it's like casserole style. I love broccoli. I'm constantly looking around like, oh, hey. So far this is working. Okay. The next thing is, I'm going to show you, when this is done, I'm going to show you how to make the other things. I will do it all together. So, alright, what we're going to do with all this right now, the stuff that I had on the burner, we're going to put it aside. Okay, that's the whole idea about sauteing something, right? Put it off to the side. Because we have a plan with that. I'm going to turn on my, my wonderful thing. And I'm going to be like this. We're going to put on some water. Right? We only need just a little bit of water. Maybe for an hour. What's going to happen is we're going to make better. Haha. Alrighty then, this is the needed part. Since I've got this, now I've got something else to show you. We're gonna put that there on this burner. Put it on high. And now we're gonna start putting in a little bit of salt. Because we do this, I do this all the time with pastas. The only reason why I do this with the pastas is so it won't stick. You don't necessarily have to use salt. You can use a little bit of olive oil, whatever you like to use. Me personally, I use salt because it helps thin out the noodles. It gives a little bit of noodles some flavor. And I just trimmed it. Wait, we're not just make it. The next thing I'm gonna do is this. Is when it comes to the boil. Now, rigatoni is easy to use. That's what I use for my macaroni or whatever. But this is rigatoni. I don't really use elbow mac, so you're gonna have to improvise. You can use it with anything really. It doesn't matter. And always remember, if you're gonna try something, just grab a little spoon. Try what you make. Not bad. It's good for now. Just remember, try what you do. Now then, I'm wondering, not many people will be like, hello. I saw my friends are asleep, or they're like, it is what it is. That's all good though. Either way. Let me see here. What am I going to do here? I'm just waiting for the water to boil now. Meanwhile, I'm waiting for the water to boil. I'm going to show you some other stuff too. Now, I'm going to turn on the next cam. And I'm going to show you the end of the sauce ingredients. So the next one is, just give me a minute, wait one, video, and this is my first time doing this, by the way, an actual IRL stream. Alright, there we go, we're right back onto that. Okay, my next thing I'm doing for y'all is I'm going to show you a few things when it comes to my ingredients, when it comes to people, things. Oh, hey, stepped on something. Anyway, when it comes to this lovely thing called making a. In this pot, we're going to put our half-half, we're going to make the cheese sauce. Okay, we're going to make our cheese sauce. Now, a few things that we do when we make cheese sauce. Number one, always remember, whichever you want to do it, always remember, pick the cheese with the right cheeses, right? The things that melts, the things you like to see that's in there. That's the problem. You don't necessarily have to put a full pound in there, and you don't necessarily have to put a half. But just remember, what you make is what you're going to make. Yeah, but just remember, you have more than whatever you use is what you're going to use. But sometimes, you use it. Yeah. Anyway, excuse me. What you use is just try not to waste, but at the same time, don't use too much or don't use too little. So here it comes. We're going to use the cheese. So here we go with the cheese. Cheers. Now you're asking me why you do it that way? Cheese. Well, that's because I'm just showing you. With most of my cheeses here, like this, up, and just kind of put it around like that. What's going to do is I'm going to turn it on to put it on the burner, but I'm going to put it at a very, not that big, and not that hot, and then not that cold. Just like a warm don't put the burner on too high because it will burn. And burning is not good. Okay, now then, since I'm adding the cheese, I'm putting some half-half in there. You don't necessarily have to use cream. You can use heavier cream. You can use half-half. You can use milk. But I prefer to use a half-half because it's, I don't want it too thick and I don't want it too thin. So I'm going to use the full quart of half-half. So that's done. All this is going to be cheese sauce. We're going to add a little bit of our friends. So we've got the cheese together. Pardon me while I put something away. And our water is boiling eventually. Well, actually heating it, ain't ready to boil. So we'll wait until that to rumble to boil, and then we're going to do our pasta as well. Alright, here we go. Now, the only thing that we need to worry about is what we're doing here. That way. And grab a little spoon. And we're just going to mix it up a little bit, like so. Just a little bit. You don't have to do a whole lot. Now, there's many kinds of blends of cheeses that you can use. You can use mozzarella, provolone. I like to use the Italian blend because the Italian blend is good. It's good for your rigatoni and stuff like that. So I like to use that. And I like this is a white sauce, so it's going to be a good white sauce. So the thing about white sauces is you have to be careful. They will burn, and if it does, you're going to have burnt cheese, and you don't want that. So let's see here. What can we do to it that makes it a little bit more tasteful, a little bit more less blandy, maybe, or maybe something that's just makes it a little bit more better. I'm gonna add just a tiny bit. Yep. I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of oil so that way it won't like stick to the pot. So we're gonna add just a little bit of oil. Not a lot, maybe a couple teaspoons at the most. Maybe 2 or 3 teaspoons of it. Okay? You don't need a whole lot. You just need enough. Now, as for me measuring, I've done this so many times. I don't really measure, but that's close to about a few teaspoons worth of oil. So you don't need a whole lot. You just need enough so that you're not gonna have your stuff to work a little more cleaner. But yeah. Always remember have your clean working area. Always remember to make sure that if you're using something. Right now I'm just making the cheese sauce. Now, meanwhile we're making the cheese sauce, we're waiting for the stuff to boil. So when we wait to boil, wait for our water, we're just having the cheese sauce, just getting it ready. So, here we go. Alright, let's move over to the burner. Alright, what's going to happen here, folks, is that we're going to put the second burner on in the back, and then I'm going to put the cheese sauce over here. And what's going to happen is that it's going to turn nice and creamy. So I'm going to have this on a low for a gradual heat. Most white sauces you should gradually heat. You don't need to go crazy because then it'll burn, and then you don't know when it's going to burn. It's going to taste funny. It's best to just kind of let it go for about a few minutes or so. My pots sometimes move faster. Alright. And of course, the big deal about... I'm going to just show you a better view. Give me a minute, and I'll show you a better view. There. There you go. Alright. Let's see here. What do we got going on in our lovely little thing called in our chats and stuff? Anybody else that's just chilling out here? Yeah, we've got some chillers. That's cool. Keep up chilling. That's all we need to do. Oh, here, what do we got? Ah, an itch in the back. Woo, something bit me about it. Got it. Okay. Now, our next thing we do is that we wait. Alright. So, what's going to happen here is that we're going to go into our pasta. Since this has been settling down a little bit, and we're going to grab our little handy dandy spoon. Well, I'm tempted to grab something else every time, but I'm not going to right now. We're going to make sure this does not burn. Make sure that does not burn. And then we're going to make sure that we just keep on going. And maybe even check out our little friends, since apparently no one's not shown in a while. I'm like, oh, come on guys, are we going to have people coming down to say hello? I don't know, we'll see. Kind of quiet over here, but that's alright. I mean, we're just kind of chilling out here and seeing if an IRL stream works. So far, this is just something that you guys knows that this whole entire time, and you're thinking, you don't have that many people. That's okay. You don't need that many. You don't need too many people. What you need is just relax. People will come as long as if you do what you do. You do what you do best. And that's work through it. And sometimes it's just chatting. We're just chilling. We're just doing our thing, you know? And that's pretty much all we can do. And, you know, it's not always the best. But we're trying. Let's see here. I sound like I'm bumbling over my words. But at the same time, I'm just trying to go, oh, hey, check this out. Always remember, clean up your area too. Just all that is just cheese anyway, so it's like, yeah, I'll be back. Okay. Our next thing. Alright, our next thing we're doing is we're getting ready to do our cheese. We're getting ready to just do our pasta here in a minute because it looks like our water's getting ready to go. So, how are we going to do this? Well, we'll just wait until it boils. I wonder. Just checking some that real quick. Checking on some things in the world of my socials. Let's see here. Let's see, maybe actually. Still alive and still alive. You're cooking. That's right. All right. Now, our next thing we're going to do now that our water is boiling, it's going to be a good. All right, let's get it started. We're going to have our water boiling, so we're going to have our pasta. We're going to say our pasta in there, shall we? So we're going to move this wonderful camera. We're going to move this wonderful thing I call a microphone. And I'm just going to leave the camera there. Here we go. This is the rotini. We're going to dump it all in there and just let it go for a little while. Now, if y'all want to, you can add a little bit more. You can add a little bit of oil, or you can add a little canola oil. You can add some. Oh, hello, motherfucker. What are you up to, huh? Hello, motherfucker. Yeti Handy out there, Yeti. How you doing, brother? Now, when we're adding some oil to our pasta, now just remember, you don't need a whole lot. Just add like a drizzle. Just a drizzle of oil. Now, let it go for a few. We're going to make it to a nice little rumble. Once it gets down to a rumble, then we'll take it out. Oh, grab my ladle. Or grab my spoon. Spoon! Okay. There's my spoon. Just give it a little toss and then just let it go. Now I don't need to do anything to it. Put that aside. And I'm going to grab. And there goes my water. Hammer water! Hammer will be fine. I've dunked in water too many times. Not to mention, God's created two things. One, your wonderful. People say, "Oh, that's bad for a camera." Not really. If you actually know how to clean it up pretty well, know how to take care of your stuff. I mean, some of these cameras actually been dumped and stuff. Oh, but rule of advice: don't do that again. Don't do this stuff. Don't do what I'm doing. I'm stupid. You need the professional idiots to do whatever he's doing. And let's see what I do next. Stay. Alright. I'm just trying to hit it right. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I'm a little bit dumb. But we do invent some solvents and some liquids. It will fall once in a while, but you know what? Just remember, have the proper cleaning tools too, okay? That includes your towels and stuff. Let's not do that hand though, guys. That's just not cool. It works fine. I know it's aired, y'all. Probably like, oh my god, you dropped this camera in the damn of soup! Oh, yeah. How many times am I gonna drop this camera? Are you crazy? Oh, he has $100 to spare? Yeah. It's probably expensive. But you know what? It's working. It's doing what it's supposed to do. That's why they have that protective layer over the lens, by the way. They do have a protective layer. Now what I'm doing now is I am literally just getting ready to melt this cheese. So hopefully the cheese will, by the time we're done, it's done liquefying. You need to be careful. I told you about this cheese. I told you about white cheeses. They do melt, but you do burn them. So just kind of don't do that. Keep it down on the nice. You want to keep the cheese down at a nice little low, so that you're not gonna go crazy. Oh, it won't burn. That's right. And it won't go crazy. You'll be like, oh my god, I'm burning my shit. No, don't do that. Don't worry, we're fine. We have everything under control here, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We're just a little clumsy, but it works, hopefully. There. Everything's fine. There. All I gotta do is find some of my hand tips and do a little cleanup with it. Yep, it's fine. Everybody can see fine. The camera's still nice and clean. I can see that. I can do this too. I can just kind of a little bit of a clean down for y'all. Sorry about all the drops earlier, but no crime, no crime, no foul. No crime, no foul. There. See, guys, it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. It was crazy earlier, but we were dumped in the soup, and you're like, oh my god, you're stupid. You dumped your shit in the soup. Yeah, whatever. Don't judge. We did fine. And I do clean my stuff, so after a stream like this, you might have to do some cleaning anyway. Oh yeah. Now that we're here too busy waiting for this pasta to do its thing, allow me to say welcome to all my friends who comes down. We had a few interesting moments of fun. Take your time though, for real. It doesn't matter. It's all good. Now, if anybody needs any more like advice about what to do on the holidays, I'm gonna try to do more of this. Like a good stream. We're gonna give this a little toss because we're getting ready to add it to our cheese. Now, the cheese had a chance to melt a little bit, which is good. As you can see, the cheese is melting. Alright, now we're gonna add this to our cheese. Don't be afraid to add it all. Just put it all in there. That was the stuff we made earlier when it comes to the ham and the broccoli that we sauteed earlier. And this is going to our wonderful masterpiece, because it will become a masterpiece when we're done. Oops, got a little bit on the stove, but that's why we have towels. Alright, now this is an angry boil. Needs to calm down a little bit. So we turn down the heat a little. Alright. Ooh, look. There's our cheese sauce. Our white cheese sauce with ham and broccoli. Look, it's starting to look good. See, guys? This is what we do when we cook. But all this will eventually make sense. Trust me. It will make sense. Let's see. What we got? Hey, what you doing? Welcome to the stream, and well, welcome to my wonderful cooking stream. We are making rigatoni cheese. It's going to be a baked rigatoni cheese, casserole kind. We've already cleaned up the my little area, so over here. But I've also did something else. I actually finished cooking the ham and broccoli. I sauteed it, and now I just added to my white cheese sauce. Now, the only thing I'm doing about this is I'm trying to keep it down to low so it won't burn. So this is like a gradual cook. So this takes the longest to cook. It does. Oh yeah, I will definitely send you the recipes. No problem. I got you there. Which just for your reference, this is a white sauce. You don't necessarily have to do a white sauce. You can do a yellow, like a cheddar type if you want. It doesn't matter. But what matters is that it's just good to y'all. If you love it, hey. But right now I'm making a white cheese sauce with a ham and broccoli. This is my rigatoni that is currently on a boil, which I am currently almost set, I believe. I have to taste it. Oh yeah, there's one I gotta taste it. Let's do this. Let's not go crazy, but let's go be ow! Hot. Ow! 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 Yes, it's hot. Now, it's still al dente, so I gotta let it go for a little bit, but But you know what? This is actually going into the oven. Oh, good. Glad you like good white sauce. Hey, look. Now that I am officially telling you a little something about, I'm going to tell you a little something. This is going to be one of the secret parts. Not really secret. The not so secret parts. But hey, look. This is actually something that you guys should know, when you're making a pasta casserole and you're going to bake it, always remember to use a nice glass bowl. We're going to be doing that in just a second. I'm going to put that over here. And also, I'm going to be using this pasta now. Now, the thing is, you taste it first. And you're like, okay, well, it's a little tough. It's a little al dente. But that's okay, though. A little al dente is great. Because, number one, when it goes into the oven, it will soften up. And also, you don't want it to be soggy, because when it's baking, you might feel a little sogginess or a little elasticity, and you don't like that. So let's go ahead and we're going to take this off. We're going to drain it. I'm already prepared. I already prepared it so it'll drain. And everybody who is not following the fire witch over there, you best better be. She is a very awesome person and an awesome personality. I am definitely always happy that when she comes around, just makes my day. So, with that said, this is like one of the coolest people I know. And don't you dare not make her mad, because she'll just turn you into a toad. Nah, a little joke. But for real though, she's an awesome personality, and I love hanging out with her. It's just even when I have maybe some issues that might come around, but we work them out. It's just an awesome person. She's just a downright sweetheart, and I appreciate everything she does for the communities and for anybody who doesn't know her. She makes you feel welcome. That's just a downright genuine person. Plays a lot of Hunt. Plays a lot of Dead by Daylight. Guarantee it. She'll definitely give you a competition out there if you want it. I'm sure she can tell you more. But just don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. Let her tell you. I guarantee you, she'll tell you everything. And her friends. I'm trying to find a strainer, but you know what? What if you're like, well, I don't have a strainer? Oh, I do have a strainer. I just don't have one on hand. But what do? I usually take a lid. Here's a new way to take your lid and just dump it in your sink and you're set. There it goes. Woo! It's definitely hot, so y'all be careful. Alright, I got my pasta in. It's getting ready to, put it on there on that surface. Always remember, if you have any marble countertops or anything like that, or anything that will be destroyed, please put down your wonderful pot holders down there, and as you are working, please make sure you do that so you're not melting your stuff. Because if you melt your stuff, you're going to cry. So don't do it. Or if you're working with friends, whatever, you'd probably be like, why that? Why? You know, don't do that. I don't endorse destruction of your countertops or your own property. They're pretty expensive, you know. Getting new redone, all that stuff, and trying to put clean. It's just a pain in the butt. So come on, guys, work smart, not hard. I have a small kitchen, okay? Oh, I love to make a lot of Japanese cooking. This is like my first ever stream like this. But this is one of the pieces, one of my favorite pieces I make. Next to some sushi, next to some like good old fashioned fried rice is some of my favorites. What else I love? I like to make some Japanese style movie on my mic. One thing good about Japanese cooking is that I use a lot of vegetables and stuff, so I'm also a king of the stir fry. Hi! But Well, I'll show you all that. I'll show you that stream right here too. It'll be freaking awesome. You'll love it. It'll be great. I promise you. You'll love it. You'll want to see it. It'll be great. Okay, now, the next thing I'm doing next is I will be moving some stuff around. The reason why I'm getting this set up is that I will be putting my pasta in. But before we do that, we're going to... This is important, alright? So listen up. This is very important. Make sure you preheat your oven to at least a bake. And then to a, between 350 and 375 is fine. So a little something as you will cook casseroles. So that's how you're going to do that one. Alright? Now that I got the important stuff out the way, you can listen to me, whatever. From here on, it's whatever. But just remember the temperatures. 350 to 375. Make sure you keep your cheese at, if you're making a white cheese sauce, you make sure you keep it at a low, gradual heat. You can gradually put it up to a medium, but you don't want it to be too high because cheese sauce, white cheese sauce will burn. Anything else you want to know about that? Now, as for my second guy of cheese, yes, I'm using Walmart brand, but you can use any kind of cheese. You can use fresh provolone. I'm kind of cheating, so we're going to enter that, my friend. We're going to enter the how long part. But right now, we're just doing some preheats, and then we're going to oil up the casserole dish. I'm going to take my headphones off, which is right over here. Throw it aside because I don't want to go too nuts. It does bake for the finished product. Will be the total time usually takes about until the top is browned, the top is browned and crunchy, which is something like, just if you like a little bit more crunch, you can put it a little longer, but it's usually about 45 minutes or until golden brown. Because right now we're going to add some ingredients now. All right. The ingredients are as follows. Now that I have all the cheese sauce and everything prepared, we're going to hit our breadcrumbs. We're going to get our breadcrumbs on here, everybody. I'm going to shake my breadcrumbs up, shake them up. Yeah. Breadcrumbs. Alright, well, it can be for anything. You don't necessarily have to get plain breadcrumbs. You can get Italian breadcrumbs. You can crush croutons together. It doesn't matter. Whatever you guys like, please, by all means, make it yours. Make it yours. What I do with every recipe I tell everyone, I say, look, I don't use recipe cards. I don't use menu, whatever. I have ideas from different menus. So it's like my mom always would just, Asian people, we just use our knowledge. And that's why we're really, really, into our cooking. We're not gonna like go to the side or go to the left. Sometimes just go a little bit towards the left, a little bit towards the right, and a little bit down the middle. We're not always straight to the T. You don't have to do it straight to the T. Matter of fact, some people are obsessed with recipes and say, I got it perfect. No, make it yours. Because I'm telling you, you'll love it better. And your food will even say, hey, this is good. Alright, onward. Let us proceed in putting our stuff together. Now, what I'm going to find is I'm going to find me a little ladle. I'm going to find me another ladle because I'm looking around for one. I've been doing some wash, so I can't. Oh, there's one. Yay, I found one. Got two. Good. Alright, we're going to hit our, I know I got an actual soup ladle. There it is. Bam! Alright. I'm going to take my cheese off since I have already done it. And what am I going to do with it? Well, boys and girls, we're going to have to, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to do something interesting. So, what I'm doing here is I'm going to find a spot for this guy because it is a little bit warm. I'll put it back on the stove for a minute. We're going to do something about that because right now the gradual process of me doing this is first I gotta scoop out. I barely need space though. Let's see if I can put that in the sink. Take this off. Now that's good. Okay. Now the number one thing to do is same thing. Make sure you don't have too much clutter. Make sure you're actually finding spots for your stuff. That's why you see me walking about and not being, not being all frantic. No, don't be frantic. Just maintain your composure and say, hey, all right, cool. It's all good. It's all good. All right, now just relax. Stuff happens along the way. But what is important is that your meal is good. Now this meal is good for Thanksgiving because it is a rigatoni and cheese casserole types. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to show you all the stuff that's without combining them together. Now, before you begin, always remember, put a little bit of oil in your casserole dish. The reason why I do this is so it will stick. You don't want this stuff to stick. Because then you burn stuff and you're like, man, I don't know, why is this all burned? Well, did you put a little oil on it? Is it a good, or food release? You can put food release on there too. So that way you're not like, well. So that way you're like, well, that didn't burn the house so well. So what's wrong, Solani? Why are you leading me wrong? Well, I'm not leading you wrong this time. See? I'm literally just kind of putting it around. I wash my hands, so it's like you can use a towel or something. I don't have no paper towels on me, but whatever. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to oil this down, the sides. All right, you're going to hit the sides up real good, kind of like when you're making a cake. If anybody out there, if y'all made a cake, y'all know what I'm saying. It's making a cake. It's simple. You're oiling down this. Alright, it's oiled. It's ready to go. Alright, your next thing you're going to do, we're going to put our rigatoni right here. One layer of rigatoni. Alright, one layer. One layer. And then you're going to put this. You're going to put the extra. You're going to put the cheese on next. You can use the same one. It doesn't matter. See? You can use the same spoon, but if you really want to use something different, you can always use a ladle also. So guys, there's nothing picky about that part. It's the same thing. It's going to the same spot. Now, watch this. Watch this, guys. Watch this. It's going down nice and easy, okay? Easy down. Don't take your time. Because all the stuff is going to go right on in there, like so. Alright. Now we're going to layer it again. We're going to put another layer of pasta. Ready to go. Another layer of pasta coming up. Boom. 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 Another layer of pasta coming up. Boom. Check it out. We are definitely rolling with this. Does that look good, guys? I know it does. Ladies and gents, it does look good, doesn't it? The breadcrumbs going to get better when I put them up there. Just wait. Wait and learn, guys. Wait and learn. You'll see. You'll see what's going down. Now, we're gradually doing this for a reason. Is so you get an even amount of sauce every time you cook it. Alright? So, we're going to put an even amount of sauce. We're going to make it nice and even. We're not going to go crazy. I have enough for like another bowl, so I'm not going to bore y'all with that later. But that one definitely tastes good the second time when you make enough of it. Now, how much do you use? You can use a whole pound if you want, or you can use half a pound. Just try not to, waste. I don't do waste so much, so everything is usually used. If I have extra pasta, I'll use extra pasta. If I have extra cheese sauce, there's a lot of things you can do with the cheese sauce. Get back in there. Alright. Well, you just try to escape, you know? Get back in there. Alright. Now then, we're going to press this down a little bit because the lid will take care of the rest. And then I'm going to put a little bit, another layer, but this time I'm going to put a small layer of sauce on it. The reason being is that we're going to do something a little extra. I'll show you in just a minute, everyone. Now that looks good, right? Is it done? Is it ready to go in the oven? Nope, it's not ready to go in the oven. Remember that little, remember that cheese that I showed you earlier? There you go, here it is. Alright, let's go ahead and, you know what, maybe I should bid size this other camera. I should bid size that one then, because I'm over here already, and I'm done on this stove. We'll bid size, let's make it bid size to that little small guy. We're gonna move this, and we're gonna bid size this one. We're gonna make it a little bit bigger so you guys can see what I'm doing over here. Alright, there you go, guys. Although this is kind of covering me, but that's okay. We're gonna fix that real quick. No problem. Alright, down. Down. Come on, dude. Let's see it. Did I mess it up already? Nope. Alright, there I am. Haha. Okay. Now then. Now that I've fixed that problem. Oh, better. Now you can see what I'm doing over here. Now you see that I have all the ingredients all in front of me. You have now you have a better view of what I'm doing. Let's go ahead and hit back into it. Okay. We're going to sprinkle this blend of mozzarella, provolone on top because they melt great. Provolone and mozzarella are the best cheeses. They melt so well. I mean, it is so good. And I promise you, you'll love it every time. You'll know you're doing it right every time when it melts down. You'll see what I'm talking about. This dish has a lot of cheese in it, so just remember, you don't have to necessarily go ham on the other stuff, because guess what? We're gonna have more cheese to put on top, right? So what am I doing on this? Why am I doing this? So that way I have a nice little cap on top. This is like wearing a hat. So basically, we're going to make a cheese hat on this thing, right? A little joke. But, yes. So we're going to have a little cheese hat going on here. Since I'm doing it. We're going to cover up the sides a little bit, because we're going to add breadcrumbs on top. Alright, let's press it down a little bit, and all in there. All in there. See, I have my little towel down for a reason. Look at that. This is making a little bit of a mess. Alright, guys. Well, am I done yet? No, I am not done yet, guys. What we're going to do is we're going to go to this one. We're going to go to our breadcrumbs. I remember I showed you, and I shook the hand, say, breadcrumbs, check it out. We're going to go with our breadcrumbs. And we're going to go for a sprinkle. We're not going to go for a full-blown go ham on it. No, we're going to take it easy and we're going to sprinkle it. Like so. See the way I'm doing it? You're going to let the breadcrumbs fall. Fall easy. Don't do it because you'll spill. And you can also do it this way if you want. Do it the way I'm doing it. Just to hit the edges. And just so you guys understand, this is just a little triple. I do it all the time, so I want to make sure that I'm covering up some of the areas that the cheese is going to be in also. Cover it up real well. Okay? Y'all gotta be very careful now not to overdo it. Alright, now I'm about to move some of the stuff aside because guess what? This is ready. Now it's ready to go in the oven. Well, Slanty, it's about time. Well, good food takes time, you know. Alright. Now we're going to put our little lid up. We're going to do a little lid, like so. Well, yeah, it might be a little bit, it's coming out the edges just a little bit, but that's okay. We're going to put the lid on there, and what's going to happen is we're going to shove it right inside. Now, this is ready to go into any oven you want to put it in, okay? But I have my oven preheating, so let's go ahead and, let's go ahead and get back to the other side. Alright, guys. This is it. We're going to be doing this together. We're going to be working up. Alright, we've got our deal here. Ooh, hello. It was coming out of the oven. It was a little hot air. Alright. Wash your hands up a little bit. Always remember, hygiene too. Alright, we're going to put this puppy in the oven for a little while. And we're going to let it go for at least, 25, 35 minutes, or until it is officially ready. So, we're going to, probably in about 25 minutes or so, I'll be back. We're going to have a little, I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I'm just going to bullshit with you guys for a little while. So, hey, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back. Alright? I ain't doing anything. I'll show you the actual what I'm doing too. I'll show you a little bit of the oven, what's going on in the oven. We're gonna do a check. We're gonna check it out together. We're gonna just chill for the next few minutes. Maybe watch some YouTube vids or whatever. I don't know. Something fun. Yeah. This is just, I love pasta. Love pasta. Alright, guys. I'll be right back. I have to go use the bathroom. But, we're gonna go through a few things. And I'll even show you some more stuff, like what, just anything in particular. Probably show you some Japanese food and stuff. Maybe I'll go through some stuff, and then y'all can shoot the breeze and talk about anything, really. Alright, I'll be right back. And, yeah. And we're back. Alright, the main ingredients are for as follows. What you're going to need is a box of rigatoni. Not this kind of box of rigatoni. It doesn't have to be any kind. It can be any kind of box of rigatonis. Basically, a box of this. Next thing you want is ham, which is already in there. Broccoli. You have the ham and broccoli, and then of course you have one of these cheese packs like this. And then what you're going to have also, so you're going to need some oil. It can be any kind, olive, canola oil, it doesn't matter. Also, the next ingredients you're going to need is as follows. For the cheese sauce, also I use this Italian cheese, which is really good because it melts well inside sauces, along with a half-half. You don't necessarily have to have a half-half, but you can use it. Alright, this is something that you see it. Anything else you want to know? That's where all the ingredients are. Earlier in the stream, we had our ingredients together. We did earlier in the stream, we actually did our ingredients together, and that was awesome, right? I'm going to make me a little bit bigger so that people can actually see what I'm saying. Alright. Yep. Alright. I think the main thing is, when you're cooking, it's not really difficult, so it's not a difficult dish to make. Just remember, you do have to put the rigatoni together. When you do put the rigatoni on, make sure it's like almost like this. It's not too flimsy, and then the pasta has a little bit of hardness, just a little bit. You don't necessarily have to have it like almost like an al dente towards kind of done, like about 85%. And then when you put it in the oven, it'll come like about 100% chance that I love that kind of stuff. You know. But anyway, when I'm actually freaking scribbles. My mind's like all busted. But hey, when you put it in the oven, you're going to set it for 375. Okay, 350 to 375, depending on how powerful your oven is. And then you're going to let it go for at least 25 to 30 minutes. Now, during that time, you can make anything else, like you can make rigatoni. You can put your rigatoni together and make another one. I have, extra sauce, extra rigatoni. So what do? I make another one. Anything else that we can do together? Any other recipes? Tell me, because this is going to be a short stream, but we are actually having a lot of like a salad. Definitely like a salad. We make salads. You can like a Caesar salad or a chef salad. Those go together. Another thing that goes well is your favorite whatever dish you like, because in this dish it has its vegetables, it has its meat, and it has its protein and dairy, of course. But those of us who are, I don't know, maybe people who are into the dairy craze, like the thing that you can't have dairy. Well, there's other cheeses you can do, and then cheese sauces. There's other ways to make cheese sauces. You don't necessarily have to use creams and milks. You can use other stuff that will. Oh, garlic bread, definitely. This is like this is the best dish to make with garlic bread. It goes well with your Thanksgiving meals. because this is a year to eat, right? Well, just wait. We're going to have Thanksgiving, right? But wait, in America, we have Christmas dinner as well. Yeah. But just remember, this little, I'm going to have maybe a few more, like so that it's some good sides. But I'm also going to teach y'all a little, on my next one, I got something for you. I'm going to show you something. In my next episode of I'm Cooking with y'all, there's going to be a great dish I'm going to make for y'all. I have the best dish in my arsenal. It could be as easy as tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. We have Thanksgiving in October. Ah, okay. I'm showing but this is a great dish to put together with your Thanksgiving the meals and the other stuff that is. Now, if I can find this thing, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. You're going to love it. And I promise you, it's going to be good. I'm not going to make any surprises just yet, but if this cooking stuff takes off really well, I'm going to make a couple of good surprise dishes in order. It'll happen. I'm doing everything that y'all like. I'll even do a easy as a, well, even spaghetti meatballs. I mean, I don't care, whichever's good, whichever's easy for y'all. Because hey, some of us cannot make big meals like I can, or like anybody else can, or whoever. I like to keep it simple too. So just remember, I'm looking for this box of mix that I have. I gotta show y'all what it is. That is really good. Just give me 1 second, and I will find it. And there's many things that comes through my cabinets. You should see my cabinets are everywhere. Well, not that bad, I promise. Not that bad. Come on now. But no, ain't that terrible. But no, it's just terrible finding stuff. But oh, grilled cheese it is then. Hey, I can tell you how to make a good southern grilled cheese, but it requires you to grill it up in a panini press. We're going to do one of those sometimes in the sandwiches. Those are good to make. Very easy. Where did my ingredients go? Here. Okay, time for rice! No, it's not rice, it's just Japanese noodles. These are clear noodles, they're awesome. And also there's just Indian rice. I can make some really good stuff with that. I'll show you what to do with that sometime. Where did it go? Where did it go? Aha! I found what I'm looking for! Yay! Alright. Alright. This is what I was talking about. Oh yes, it's going to be good. Matter of fact, it smells good in the house already. This is something I need to show y'all. This is what Japanese curries consist of. This is one of the base. This is the base. And also, I'll be making, I have the potatoes, which is off to the side over here somewhere. I have, somewhere in the house, I have potatoes. Somewhere in the house, I have, oh, in my fridge, I have the stuff for it. And also, we have chicken. We have all kinds of good. Just wait for the next one. I guarantee you, your mouth is gonna be salivating. Y'all gonna love it. All right, and that's what we're making for the next stream. Next time we're cooking. Just remember, I do play video games too, so you can watch me suck at video games, or you can watch me do I do best, and that's cook. I am a god when it comes to cooking. Well, not really. Not a god. I'm just humble worker. But yeah. So what do I do with all this extra stuff? Put it all together later. Alright. Now, my best things, I'm going to put all this stuff aside because I know that I'm going to end up putting some more things together. And I'm wondering, What's my camera looking at? What's my camera looking at? My camera's always looking at something. Oh, my bottom. That's what that was. My countertop. I have that in the background. That's what happened. Okay. Yeah, I haven't moved that camera, and I'm gonna have to move me in a minute. Yeah, so that way I can just get rid of some of this clutter that's on my countertop. Don't want people to really see that. People really don't care about me cleaning anyway. Now they just want to see the main attraction, which is the deliciousness of food. Oh, it's coming along. Alright, about the halfway point, there is something that we have to do on the halfway point. If you have a lid on it or something, take it off. Because that way, everything inside will start to do its thing. So if you have a lid on it, we need to take it off. Because we park a lid on it so that the cheese will melt. But also, I had a lid on it because I know that it's going to melt, it's going to do its thing. I need to clean it off. Now, when that happens, okay, my next thing I do is I'm going to take it out. I'm going to leave the lid off now. And this lid is hot. Just remember not to burn yourselves, guys. For those of you who don't know how to work the oven, those of you who do know what I'm talking about. Just remember, if you have a lid, or a metal lid, or a glass lid on a casserole dish, what do? Remove it, and please use these oven mitts or something so that you're not going to burn your beautiful hands, okay? Please, I endorse safety. Safety, safety, safety. Don't ever go past safety. Because I'm telling you, you might burn yourself, hurt yourself, something falls, and then accidents happen. So guys, come on, we know what to do, so let's behave ourselves, okay? Okay? And I care about y'all. I want you to come back and come over and come to the house and have some meals with me, okay? Alright. Now, I said all that. Okay, what's the next thing we're going to do? We're still waiting, so we're basically, let's shoot the breeze some more! Well, anyway, actually, for real though, I just want to tell you, that the little guy, I'm going to move me out the way and I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something real quick. Hold on. I'm going to show you I'm going to put the stove on there. There's my little area I'm starting to clean up, as you see. I'm just kind of putting some stuff up. I got a little tripod still here. And of course I'm moving some of my extra pasta that was here. Just kind of move it off. I was talking to you all about food that I make, so you're going to have some awesome food coming soon. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to literally just move some of this stuff out the way, you know? That way you can see what I'm doing. And also, just actually see when the beautiful product comes out. So I'm getting it all ready. There's my stove. Hello, stove. It's a clean stove. It's a ready stove. And make sure, guys, also, if you can, take the time and work cleanly. I know sometimes some of us is a little out there, and it happens. Just remember, work cleanly. If you got wires and stuff lying around, be kind to your stuff. Well, it's your stuff, but still be kind and just kind of move some of your stuff out the way. Because I promise you, you'll thank yourself later, and you'll have less accidents. Okay? Alright. I'm in a caring mood today, so everybody just remember, I'm not raging, I'm not acting silly. I'm just parking some of my stuff, getting it ready so that when it's time, I want to see the main attraction. Now, this is like excessive cheese stuff that I'm doing. I'll probably put a lid on it in a minute. Put a little lid on it so that just gonna park a lid on that bad boy, because we don't really need that stuff. And besides, you don't need to see all that, really. It's like, oh, by the way, down there in your little, or the little guy here, you can You can troll me with sounds. It don't matter. I'll hear them. Everybody's like, they like to troll me, so they'll have little sound effects and little crazy stuff. You can just use your little points and stuff. Some of them doesn't even cost a thing. You just go there and have fun with it. I usually have my headphones in, but then right now I don't, because I am currently moving around, so I'm making sure that you guys are good too. But I can still hear them. Believe that. I'm like, hey, what y'all doing, huh? But I just keep my headset somewhere hung up, so that I'm not my microphone's pretty sensitive, so it will pick up. So just kind of whatever y'all doing. Now I have my Surface ready to go here. Now you're wondering, how am I hitting this kind of angle? Well, guys, remember when I dropped my camera a few times inside the soup, literally. But it's working fine after a few minor instances and a few flatulences later. I think this is actually working. Yes, there was a few. But we don't talk about that. We don't need to talk about all that. We had quite a few things that we did earlier. Matter of fact, I'm trying not to just trying to move my camera a little bit better. Maybe I will one day invest in a better tripod, sure. But until then, I'm hitting the shots that's necessary. I got the counter shot. I got the stove shot. I don't have the oven shot yet, but we don't need that. We don't need to worry about it. Nobody barely sees an oven on a cooking show anyway, so that's a good thing. But if there's any suggestions on menu improvements, please, I'm open to them. Let me know. Hit my Discord up and say, hey, we want to see this on the menu. We want to see this going on. As I got a big menu planned for y'all. And Thanksgivings and the holidays are around the corner. We want to try and do some cool stuff. We're going to keep doing this because this is fun. And this is my fun. And I get the fun, watching y'all have a good time. I want to make sure I put my camera put a little bit of plastic on my camera in case I dump it in soup again. Oops. But that was like twice it happened. It only happened once where it fell into the boiling macaroni cheese, and then I had macaroni. I had macaroni in there, and it fell in the water. But it seems like the camera's fine. I mean, it has a protective lens over it. That's why it has covers, But still, we don't want to do that anymore. We want to be kind to our equipment so that we can do some more, Oh, and as for anything, let's see here. All of you has been great. Especially you, Witch. I'm glad you came around. It's been awesome. And this stream has been pretty good so far. I mean, I'm trying to do this a little bit more often, like I said. I know I haven't been putting up content lately. But more content will come, I promise. I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, there's not going to be content. No, there's plenty of content. It just takes me longer because I work a lot. But this is what we do when I'm making dinner and stuff. This is what I like to do. I like to cook, and I like to put stuff on, and I like to, just have things to where I like it. To where you guys are having a good time. But also, well, just for simple fact that we all love to eat. We all love to eat. So, why not? This is kind of the quietest chat's ever been, but that's okay. But I know some people have been going, so that's good. Making up, and hopefully, probably later, maybe sometime I might do either a late one or I might do an early one. Maybe I'll do a lunch one and then I'll do a late dinner for my other crowds because some of them are still asleep. Now, West Coast people are just either A, at work, or B, they're doing other things. That's okay. I mean, that's part of the day. Whatever they do is what they're doing. It's like California times compared to our times. They're just eating their new lunch or something. Hey, Australia, everybody's asleep. So most of my friends are asleep. Ooh. Let's see what I got going on in the oven. Oh, yes. Ow. Alright. In about another, we'll say another 10, maybe another 10 minutes, it'll start to really brown up. Right now, it's been blowing pretty good. When the breadcrumbs are almost fully brown, we're going to take that bad boy out, and we're going to put it right here so you guys can see it. And I'm going to get the stuff ready. By the time I'm done, we're going to just shoot the breeze for a minute or two. Maybe even play maybe if I can get it going. Next time I'll have some fun going on, like marbles, or maybe I'll have something other than what we're doing now. Just something to break the time, you know? Or maybe even have some like YouTube videos going on. Just things to shoot the time. At least YouTube videos are better. But apparently we have to be careful of the DMCA stuff. But anyway, some people does YouTube vids anyway, but no. But we'll see. Yeah, let's see what's in my fridge. Let's take out my drink of Sunny. I love Sunny. Hey, I love Sunny. No sponsor, weird. I just love drinking it. That's my drink. Alright, we're going to set up. While the stuff is cooking, we're going to set up. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to have our trusty towel here. We're going to some of this other stuff off there. Other stuff off. Alright. We're going to have our trusty towel. You'll have to use a towel, you can use a cutting board, you can use whatever. Just something to maintain your area. Okay? My thing is, I'll have all of my stuff ready so that when it comes out, you guys will be good. I don't pre-make things to be done because, I like to maintain this little, what we're going right now. We're talking sugar degrees, letting people come in, and then they'll be able to see a final product. Or they'll see me just cooking it. So we're going to try our best to see what's going down. And as you can see, guys, we've got everything we can possibly have. We have a stove scene, we've got a regular scene. But this, we're going to blow up this part because this is going to be the good one. So let's blow up off the stove, and we're going to go ahead and head into our other thing. Then we'll blow this up a little bit. That way you guys will be ready when we head into it. Alright, bam! Of course, I'll control this on the camera angle. Next time I do better with the camera angles, but it is what it is. Alright. probably in the next few, we're going to have another check on our Antonies, and we're going to see what's going on. So, let's go check it out, shall we? Ooh, that's a lot of air coming out. I believe our little patient is waiting. Oh yes. Oh yes. I'm gonna give it a little turn. We'll have another 5 more minutes. Once I'm done turning it, it's a total of about 20-25 minutes. Like I said, maybe about 30. It just depends on how powerful your stove is. Like I said, for me, my stove it takes probably about 20-25 minutes ish. But it just really depends on what you're talking. It can be more. It can be less. I mean, it just depends on how powerful your stove is. So if there's any questions regarding the temperatures, it's not. It's like I said, it's not going to be that bad. It's actually not pretty good. There we go. Better. That's a better view, everyone. I just made a better view. Yay. All right. Cool. All right. A few minutes. We're going to be done here. Let me go to the bathroom and I'll be right back. And hopefully our wonderful masterpiece will be done in a little while. So I'm going to be for a few minutes. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to go look at all the plates ready. And we're gonna do this. We're going to do this, guys. We're going to do this. All right. Just wait. It's going to be great. So stick around. Live again. Alright, well, we're here. Just had to do something real quick. Now, here we go. Woof! Here we go. It's coming out. There we go, nice and browned on top. See, this looks pretty good on top. Looks pretty browned, maybe burnt. Nope, it ain't burnt. Don't be silly. People will tell you the silliest things. It ain't burnt, and there's a reason why I say it ain't burnt. And you'll see. Just around the edges, but you'll see what's actually inside. So, now that I had a great reveal, let's do this. Let's get this plated. Well, actually, before you plate something up like this, though, always make sure that you actually let it sit for a little bit. You know, let it settle down. Because, really, it's all about being careful. And this, you usually let it settle down. But if you want to go, you gotta go somewhere, do whatever. Here we are. And this is a very good meal, and I hope y'all enjoy the stream. I know it's gone for a little bit. I had to go to the bathroom. But, you know, you have to do something, right? Well, anyway, we're going to cut this up a little bit. I'm going to use a little spatula here to kind of move it off like this. Go around the edges a little bit. Should be easy to come off. Yep, it's come off fairly easy. See that? That's why we oil our casserole dishes, because it comes off easier. Check it out. Just kind of, and the inside keeps nice and gooey and soft because everything is sealed in with that layer. The layer of cheese actually seals in a lot of stuff. And then as soon as I open her up, just like that. Put your knife. You can cut top a little bit. Let's go inside, shall we? Take my time on this. See if I can get this plating. Then hit my little guy here. Will come out just like that. Oh yeah, look at that. There you have it. Let's take this. Let's move this up a little bit. There you have it. Grab some of this macaroni, or perhaps this rigatoni. Put it on top. All right. And spin there a little bit. There you go. There you have it. How you doing? What's up? Whoa, Val, gaming up in the hizzy. How you doing, LVG? You just missed a very good, beautiful stream of food. I just made my rigatoni and cheese, and this is the result. It's great. Doesn't that look good? So the rigatoni cheese casserole, and it's got ham, broccoli. It's got a layer of breadcrumbs on top, and I just finished cooking it. And oh man, it's awesome. It came out really good. Yeah, you see that? Once you have the top here, when you have all this nice and on top, it holds in all the steam and everything else as it you know, makes nice and crispy and whatever on top. But what's inside stays nice and soft and just cheesy and awesome. The cheesiness is awesome, and even the pasta, it's perfect. Oh yeah. Glad it was delicious there, LVG. So, how you doing there, brother? How was everything? I see you getting ready to go to bed soon there. Let me just do one little thing. Alright, my thing's always. Glad you like it there. Grab my little later on, we'll do some Heyman, which will be soon. Little shout out for you, LVG. Go see him, and he's a good guy. He's an awesome person. Part of also the stream team that we're on. He is a well awesome, just a awesome guy. Go check him out. Him will yell, say hey. Well, you know, the beard makes me awesome. I don't know. Maybe it's the beard, or maybe it's just personality. Well, maybe not. You know. But you know what? No, it's the people that I'm around that makes it even more awesome. Because without you guys, you know, I won't be so motivated. You know, you guys, you know, all the support that each community comes through, all the things that happens here, all the sound effects and anything that's crazy. Hey, yeah, anything that y'all do, it's great. You know, we enjoy a good solid. We enjoy good food, good friends. In my words, always say, good friends, good foods. Cheers, and cheers to all you. Hope y'all enjoy this lovely meal. Nom nom. Best meal in the world. Roquefort cheese, broccoli, ham, casserole. And yes, I eat it too. My roommates will love it when he comes in here. Best stream. It makes it a good, delicious stream. I eat it. Yep, I will eat it all day. It's good. Hey up. Hey up. Enjoy. And some. Some of the goodness. Nom nom nom. Some of the best goodness in the world. And I do hope you guys will make it for yourselves, because when you see that we see stuff coming out like this, we're gonna have we're having a Japanese curry next time I do this. We'll do a Japanese curry. And you guys will definitely don't want to miss some Japanese cooking. And I promise you, anybody you know that's like obsessed with Japanese cooking, who would love to see Japanese making stuff like that, send them. We're gonna have it. We're gonna put them through Discord and everything. We're gonna say I'm gonna have a big announcement on Twitter. I'm gonna say, hey look, I'm making Japanese curry. So I think Thursday we're gonna do that, because I work tomorrow. So if you guys, if y'all want to come and hatch it out, let's do it. We're going to do this, and the wonderful, this is just like the best. The cooking streams are good for two reasons. One, you get to enjoy your meal. Two, you're having dinner with your good friends. This is like being at my dinner table in a way. So, But I have another plate, and that's going to my roomie. He'll definitely be enjoying this tonight, too. But I want to say to everybody over there who's watched, who's learned, who's done everything, thank you for coming out and chilling out with me, learning about the foods, learning how to make this stuff. If you want to know the recipes and stuff, just feel free to, just check. Just hit me a little DM and say, hey, give me a recipe. I'm like, sure, why not? I will go over recipes a few times later on. Probably like whenever y'all want to DM it in your Discords or whatever. You're more than welcome to share any parts of it if you want to with your communities. I don't mind. Although you might want to cut out the first parts because I had a few fluctuate attacks. Oh! But that's just funny. But yeah. But hey guys, I want to make sure that you guys know that this is my job. I do cooking. This is part of what I do. But the best part of what I do is also, it just tells you how good food, good friends, and how the taste of all flavors marry with one another, you know? It's like one big happy communities. How I compare it with food, well, that's exactly it, you know? You compare it with good food, good friends, you guys, and it comes out also well, and it tastes so well, and it's just good. And then you're in your best moods, and you feel like you got something accomplished, but also you feel like, hey, your world has changed a little different, you know? You're inviting somebody in your home, come on down, eat a little food, you know, make food with me if you want, you know, and come hungry. You know, you can have the ingredients. I'll have it in the Discord. I'll put it in all your Discords and make sure that you have the ingredients ready, so if you want to cook it with me. And by the way, this is not alcohol, Twitch. No. Twitch, this is Sunny D. I love Sunny D. That's what this is. I think they might frown upon me if I'm drinking like wine or something weird on stream. No sir, guys. But that does not mean about what's going to happen a little later on, but that's for me. But I might have a few later. But this is like some of the best. So this is like the best rigatoni I make on stream, right? The only rigatoni I make on stream for a while. But I'm gonna do another one like this too. We're gonna put some Italian food up there. We're gonna put all kinds of good things. Y'all can give me recipes. I'll make them too. Just all the family recipes. Oh yeah, we're gonna do it all. And the best part is, it's flavorful. You can probably find this and make this anytime you want. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I got going on right now. As for streaming, this is probably the newest content I got so far. But, like I said, cheers to all you guys. You guys are awesome. Good food. You guys are awesome. And, I don't mind coming in. I don't mind, doing the things I do. And coming over and seeing real friends come together, and people who actually are, genuine people who comes out and hangs out with me, and I appreciate that. And please, for the love of all potatoes, if you're not following Lord Valor Gaming, and if you're not following FireWitch74, well, what are you doing? Hit off your lazy tail and hit them follows. Because I tell you, you won't regret it. Because they're awesome people. They're genuine, cool streamers, You like to, they'll watch your back if you need it, They'll come back, and if you need something, hey, they're there. These are people who cares, And they love what they do, and they love their communities. So here's to you. And here's to everybody else. I'm glad that you all have the chance to see what else I can do. I'm going to make some Japanese cooking. Just remember, I have Japanese cooking coming. You don't know? I'll show you. I'll show you a sneak peek. This is what I got going for next time. We're going to make curry. Japanese style curry. That's our next episode on Thursday. We will be doing it. I will make sure to do a little bit earlier stream. But just remember, guys, it's all Japanese, and it is all good, and it is ready to roll on that one. So you don't want to miss this one, because this one will make you hungry. Oh yes, it will. So I say to everybody in in all things good must come to a close. So, a little later on, be sure to catch me on when I'm aiming on. I will probably be video aiming a little later on after dinner, after I clean up, because man, I have a little bit of a slight mess here. And no, actually, no, I'm gonna clean up little by little since I took a little break out of the action. But yeah, it's gonna be a good time, and the next cooking stream is gonna be really good. Hopefully, we'll have more people to come in and chill out. And I hope you guys know that it's going to happen every other day during the week. So I'm thinking like when I'm off during an off day. So it's Tuesday, which is today, until tomorrow, which is Wednesday. And then Thursday, we're going to be doing that as well. And then after that, I work for a while, and then we'll decide about what's going down there. And I'll make sure I have everything set up with you guys, and make sure that we're gonna, have everything all situated so that we're ready to give you all the taste of goodness, and of course the taste of salami. Come to the salami one corner. Come hit some good food, and I want to see y'all again. And I'm going to come see y'all. I promise that. I will come see you on the streams. And then I'll say, so what do you think? Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, this is me signing off for a little while. We're going to go find somebody to raid. Let's go ahead and find somebody out there. We're going to raid someone. Let's see who I'm going to raid today. Who am I going to hit up today? Well, let's see here. Who is sticking around and who's not? Who shall I go? Since we have done so good today. By the way, give me all a round of applause for hanging out with me too. We appreciate you. Appreciate all y'all. Alright, we're going to send this off to we're going to send these little bits of people. We're going to send it off to some cool people. Let's see if it's something small. No one too big. We're going to... I found somebody. Let's go rate Captain... one of my friends, Captain Knee Rock. Pretty good streamer. Pretty good guy. He's playing Grounded right now. So why not this... Oh, maybe I should find somebody who's doing a cooking stream. Maybe not. I don't know that many people, so... Let's go ahead and say... Let's go raid him. So I'll raid my friend, the raid. Raid up there. And then we're going to find... Where's he at? We're going to find... Hold on. Alright, we're going for the... Alright. Here we go. We're going to raid my friend. Y'all take it easy. Y'all be good. Let's go. Let's go in. It's my buddy. Good guy. Captain Rock. See y'all next stream.